Good evening. A fire today at the Appalachian Bible College gutted a nearby maintenance building. As Newswatch 4's Keith Connor reports, having enough water at the scene was a major concern.
Black smoke. Newswatch 4.
The school said they had insurance to cover the loss, and very fortunately, no injuries were reported. A fire truck stalling on the way to a blazing building is something most of us don't want to think about, but problems like this have the Oak Hill City Council members wondering where they'll get their next dollar for the fire department. They're running low on money needed for maintenance, upgrades, and purchases. The department needs $150,000 a year to operate and only gets $73,000 from the fund. City Manager Tom Oxley says they have two choices. According to Oxley, they can supplement the levy or get rid of it and implement a fire service fee.
One holds more levy.
The council expects to make a decision at their next meeting on December 5th. The state licensing board is investigating wrongful death lawsuits against a Beckley doctor, which are costing taxpayers big bucks. The federal government paid out more than $2 million to settle 3 lawsuits against Dr. Bunlua Luktong. He's a physician at the VA hospital in Beckley. At least 2 of the suits against him were over wrongful deaths. The doctor isn't talking about the settlement. Chief of Volunteer Services Sandy Shrewsbury declined comment on camera, but said as soon as the investigation is complete, the VA hospital will take proper action. Right now, under the Essential Air Service program, the government essentially pays small carriers to service rural communities like Beckley. Recently, however, Congress has approved $10 million in cuts to the federal plan. Raleigh County Airport Manager Jerry Fink says he is confident, however, service will not be affected here in southern West Virginia. According to Fink, there is a definite market, and air carriers realize it. The measure has not yet been signed into law by President Clinton. A Mercer County Circuit Court judge is preparing to run for the High Court. Judge John Frazier has filed a pre-candidacy application with the Secretary of State for the West Virginia Supreme Court. Frazier says the papers will allow him to form a committee to pursue a campaign. He says he won't make a formal decision to run until January, and he says that he's qualified for the job because of his education, legal, and judicial experience. Well, Matt, pretty day out there, kind of sunny.
Well,
okay, thanks, Matt. If emergency medical teams can't locate a house in a life-threatening situation, it could easily become a tragedy. That's why Oak Hill Troop and Pack 8 Boy Scouts are making sure residents have the right addresses on their homes. They're doing this free to the public. Any residents needing the Scouts' help can call Roger Buckland at 469-3148. That number again, 469-3148. Post office officials say if they can't identify buildings by November 30th, they won't deliver the mail. Good organization, the Boy Scouts. 2 weeks from today, families will be sitting down to their Thanksgiving feast. But from the looks of things, Halloween candy may have stuffed local residents, and now their sights are set on Christmas rather than Thanksgiving. Newswatch 4's Kristen Farley has a report.
Newswatch 4.
And the new Walmart Supercenter has already received close to 4,000 cases of turkeys, and they are selling pumpkin pies at a rate of 200 to 300 a day. Coming up tonight at 11 on Newswatch 4, we'll have our weekly Siskel and Ebert movie review. They'll tell you what movie to go see this weekend. Republicans are standing their ground on the battle over the budget. We'll have the latest. And finally, Bosnian Croats and Muslims may find peace yet. We'll have the latest. But up next on Newswatch 4, we'll tell you how to save money on household expenses in today's edition of Money Talks. And a little bit later on, some local elementary school students are already thinking about the holiday season. Stay with us.
Newswatch 4 continues with Ted Weigel.
Veterans Day is honored today at a Fayette County school. The second annual pre-Veterans Day ceremony was held at Oak Hill High School. The observance was sponsored by the Fayette County Junior ROTC and the VFW Chapter 3110 of Oak Hill. Lieutenant Colonel Charles Power of the Beckley Recruitment Command was the featured speaker. More than 300,000 veterans live here in West Virginia, and the Mountain State ranks first in the percentage of veterans populations who served during the Vietnam War. Are you looking for a way to have big money in the bank? Then you should be looking for ways to save small money around the house. And that's what Newswatch 4's money reporter Stacy Johnson is doing in part 2 of his special report on 25 ways to save 25 bucks.
Johnson.
Saving small will lead to big bank accounts over time, but as Stacy has said before, you need to invest those small savings and earn 10 to 12%. You can't do it in a passbook savings account, but you can do it in a well-managed mutual fund. Coming up next on Newswatch 4, Matt Scott will be in with a weekend forecast, and a little bit later on, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas around one local elementary school. We'll show you. Don't go away.
Sleeves.
Well, if you have to have snow, I guess Sunday's one of the better days for it, so you don't have to fight your way into work. Just
Well,
get to church, get home, and
Kids hate it because they don't get to miss school from it.
Oh, yeah, I
But
never thought of
I'm
that.
sure they'll get their due, though.
It's been so long since I've been in school, Matt.
Did they have school back
Decades,
then, Ted?
centuries. All right, thanks a lot, buddy. Mark Martin will be in next with sports. We'll have more on the Mountaineers basketball scrimmage tonight, and the Beavers of Bluefield High School begin their quest for the state title this Saturday. Stay with us.
Official, the National League Rookie of the Year.
Who got it? Yeah.
Hideo Nomo.
They did give it to Nomo, huh?
Sensational pitcher for the L.A. Dodgers.
Chipper Jones was a close second.
Yeah,
right?
but Hideo, he was fabulous. What a year he had for the Dodgers. And Jeff Montgomery, well, he was with the Reds at one time. Maybe he'll get back this way, but he's done a great job there in the AL.
All right, thanks a
Okay.
lot, Mark. Still to come on News Watch 4, some Mount Hope youngsters are ready for Christmas. Keep it here. And finally in the news tonight, Mount Hope Elementary School students are getting into the spirit of Christmas. They're making ornaments for a very special place. The decorations will adorn a tree at the Governor's Capital City Complex. Some of the trinkets include clay houses and stained glass items. Humphreys will take over 200 designs to Charleston on November 20th. Can you believe it? It's just around the corner. You done any Christmas shopping yet?
I'm still paying off last year. So
Oh,
you kidding
bummer.
me?
How about you?
Actually, I have bought cards and stamps.
Are you
So
buying more buildings for your little town around your tree?
a couple.
Mark's looking for a train if you want to get him something. All right, we're out of time. We'll see you tonight at 11. Until then, thanks for getting the news from us.